What's up, Philippines? What's up, world?
Not yet.
Share screen.
Go, bring it on, Pink.
Yeah. Get it on.
That control our lives. There are three things that control our lives: time, wealth, and health. When we're young, we have time. Time to play, time to explore, time to waste, time to be curious. When we're young, we generally have health, we have energy, we have strength. But most of us don't have wealth. We don't have all the money in the world. We can't buy everything we want. We don't get everything we want. As we get older, we still have our health. It may not be the same, but it's still there. But we now have more wealth. We have more money. We have a home. We have devices and possessions. We have a car. We have access to things. But we don't always have time. Money can buy a house, but not a home. It can buy a bed, but not sleep. It can buy a book, but not knowledge. Money can earn a title, but not respect. It can buy a
God, but not time. Those of us who think we have no time for our health will sooner or later have to find time for our illness. When we're young, we had time and health, but no money. When we're older, we have money and health, but no time. And finally, in old age, we have money and time, but no health.
So what do? We can have it all. There are three things that control our lives: time, wealth, and health. When we're young, we have time. Time to play, time to explore, time to waste, time to be curious. When we're young, we generally have health. We have energy. We have strength. But most of us don't have wealth. We don't have all the money in the world. We can't buy everything we want. We don't get everything we want. As we get older, we still have our health. It may not be the same, but it's still there. But we now have more wealth. We have more money. We have a home. We have devices and possessions. We have a car. We have access to things. But we don't always have time. Money can buy a house, but not a home. It can buy a bed, but not sleep. It can buy a book, but not knowledge. Money can earn a title, but not respect. It can buy a clock, but not time. Those of us who think we have no time for our health will sooner or later have to find time for our illness. When we're young, we had time and health, but no money. When we're older, we have money and health, but no time. And finally, in old age, we have money and time, but no health to use that well. So what do? We can have it all, just not all at the same time. We place much pressure on ourselves, trying to get everything to be perfect, trying to get everything to balance, trying to get everything to work together, not recognizing that it's none of those things that actually create happiness or fulfillment in life. As we get older, time, health, and wealth will all be taken away from us. But the one thing that can never be taken away from us is the impact we have on others, because it lives on through them. Our health is the foundation of how we can build our time and wealth. And with our time and wealth, there are two key principles. We become successful by what we get, but we become happy by what we give. And what we give includes our time, our wealth, our energy. And when those things are used to make a positive difference in the lives of others, to help others move forward, to make an impact, that legacy will never be taken away. And as Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel.
Are we
Okay.
still playing another video?
Do you want to share another video?
I think yes, but it was not sharing a while ago while watching. It's just a voice.
You can try once again.
Yeah, we're really on live right now, so I guess we can start. Or you still want to share another video?
I want to share another video.
Make it. That's why I was calling you because it was just a voice.
Okay, so 7. The 7 things that our soul needs. That's what you want me to share.
Okay, yes. Make it really share, not only the voice. We don't close our video now.
I'm sorry. Let's do this. What are the 7 things? Okay, I can find it eh. Let's start na.
Okay, so are we starting now?
Officially, let's start.
Okay, hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our program in Naturopathy in Manila. Thank you, everyone, to all our viewers who's tuning in with us, and to all our viewers who's watching us from different parts of the world. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am your host here in Naturopathy in Manila. My name is Judith Alma. I'm a certified natural health coach. I'm a pranic healer and arhatic yogi practitioner. I'm a naturopathy practitioner. I'm a certified yoga teacher, an entrepreneur, and a very, very proud mom. I will turn you over now to my co-host who's going to greet also our viewer and introduce herself as well. Go ahead, Pink.
Hi, everyone. Blessings to everyone. Positive energy to all. And it's a pleasure to me to be with you today, and to all the viewers out there. Hi, and thank you for dropping by or staying with us. By the way, again, it's me, Pink Kaiman. We are the naturopaths in Manila, and it's my pleasure to introduce myself. I am also a natural health coach, a pranic healer, an arhatic yoga practitioner since 2016. I'm also a medical yoga therapist, a fitness instructor, and I'm also a media practitioner right now. And yeah, I'm so glad to be with you, everyone, to be sharing to you what we know about natural health, or our journeying with us to wellness with, of course.
Yes, so let's have greetings to all our viewers right now, especially the one who messages right now. Achiko from Medicale Yoga. Thank you so much, Achi, for watching us right now. Thank you very much. And also, I believe Pink is going to share something for us today in what she did for her smoothie. What are the ingredients this time and what does it for? So go ahead, Pink. Oh wow, may ganyan ka na ulit. Ano yung parang vlogger ng mga makeup?
Care or skin care? Pwede pala. As the
sige,
drink helps clearer skin. So it's the same thing that I drink, or I had last Sunday, no?
Can you tell the ingredients first?
It's the beetroots or sugar beets, the spinach, ginger, wala na palang ginger, garlic, and turmeric. So all of those ingredients, I know they are very strong antioxidants, antibacterial, and also they have this has live enzymes. That's why
Wow.
we need. Oh, it's also good to have raw veggies or raw smoothies every
Uh-huh.
day. Ganito lang, okay na. So, yeah, it can give you energy also when you drink this. And how do we drink a smoothie or raw smoothie in the morning? So, the best practice is to drink first your hot water or your hot mint tea para hindi daw mabigla yung tiyan. Why not, diba? Tama naman kasi there are people who have really more sensitive stomach or digestive system. And then next, we can also have our calamansi water after our warm water. Calamansi water or with apple cider vinegar in it, in the water. And then, ito na. So you can sip it like you're just drinking your coffee and not gulp. So parang
Pakita mo kaya? Yan.
so don't forget your water kasi it doesn't really taste that good.
Yeah, I was about to say that na hindi talaga natatanggal sa'yo yung mga powerful herbs lagi dyan sa mga smoothie mo, no? Talagang lahat mga, in Ayurveda kasi, di ba, we were talking about it last Sunday na the herbs that you included in your smoothie were garlic, ginger, and turmeric. These are the powerful herbs na talagang in Ayurveda medicine practice. There are mga, they call it the mga maiinit na herbs nila, di ba? Na talagang in the energy aspect and the physical aspect, yan, pag yan ang tinake mo, talagang mainit, di ba? So parang I was saying to you na talagang nasa tag-init na energy ka ba talaga ngayon, Pink? Okay lang kasi tag-ulan naman ngayon. So, okay yan, di ba? I like that. So, yes, thank you for sharing with us your smoothie today, this morning, Pink. I agree. For some people, they are not really into smoothie in the morning because they have to somehow stabilize the stomach first. No, just a good example is me. Normally in the morning, I cannot take nasa mga cold parang yung energy, yung ganon. So I really like to, upon waking up, to drink a warm water. Talagang on empty stomach, and then after mga 15 minutes I would my practice is every morning I will just drink black coffee without sugar and without anything like milk, because that's my energizer. So right now this is what ito, hanggang dito yung kape ko. Walang tulugan. As in super black, as in, yeah, I'm so used to this na I feel like it's really an energizer for me for the whole day. Parang black coffee itself is a highly antioxidant. So without putting any sugar and creamer or milk. So it's a healthy practice also. So I normally do my smoothie in the middle of the afternoon, like mga about 3 to between 3 p.m. to and 4 p.m. So yun yung parang I can drink smoothie, then I put some ice also. So it's a good, it just listen to your body, whatever the body is very intelligent to tell you, right?
That's correct, no? Ako din naman I drink black coffee to energize myself when I will do a training, when I have a training.
Yeah.
Bago ko like obstacle course or running, I drink black coffee or one shot ng espresso. Wow.
Oh wow, that's strong. Anyway, Pink, I'd like you to also tell to all our viewers why Dr. Janice is not with us right now, and yes, please tell them.
Yeah, Dr. Janice is not with us right now, but hopefully she can be with us in the future months because of technical difficulties also. Of course, no, like some in the connection there in their location, their area, not that parang not that stable.
Hmm.
But I believe no, in the future, when everything's already settled or okay na, she can be with us, of course.
Okay, let's have a shout out again to our viewers. Some of them I couldn't see, but Attorney Nesty Clet from Pranic Healing, Attorney, thank you very much for watching us again. We miss you, Attorney Nesty. And of course, our Teacher JC of Medicale Yoga, who's also watching us. So hopefully one day Teacher JC will be you're gonna be our guest here. I'm sure we're very much sure that you have so much to share here in this program. So hope one day Teacher JC will be our guest here in our program. So yes, Pink, you may start now the topic that we were going to have for this morning.
Yes, of course. Our topic for today, I'm so glad to start that again. So it's about naturopathy, no, and our journey in this path, of course. So let me start this by again answering the $1 billion question.
I
What
think,
is
Pink, can I cut you off because looking for from our, I don't know if you're watching our program right now, but it cut it off. Nagkaroon ng disconnection. Hindi ko alam kung ako yan because definitely siguro ako yan. So,
but
tignan.
you're clear now?
Can you see
Ah,
me in your own screen? Again?
here on Zoom, may live pa rin. It says
Yeah.
here live.
Okay, very good. So, yes, everyone, we're sorry for the some technical glitch. This is what we are facing when you're doing live. We cannot control and avoid this. I hope our viewers will be they can tolerate this kind of mga technical difficulties. However, we're back in the show. So go ahead, Pink, and take it on your question.
Again, let's start it with the $1 billion question. What is naturopathy? Ano ba yung naturopathy na yan? Can you
Okay. Actually, naturopathy is an earliest known healing system. It stresses health maintenance, disease prevention, patient education, and patient responsibilities, and emphasis on treating the whole person rather than just treating the disease. That is actually the solid foundation of naturopathy, Pink.
So you mean that naturopathy is not just about health, right? It's also about the philosophy of life, and it believes in the healing power of God's creation or nature. And again, the fundamental to this belief is a deep confidence in the ability of our body, of our mind, to heal itself,
That's
given the
right.
opportunity.
Yes, that's part of our core values in naturopathy. Actually, the one of the core values of naturopathy is the body has the ability to heal itself because the body is very, very intelligent. And then, other than that, we believe in the healing power of nature, one of the philosophy of naturopathy. And then, we as naturopathy practitioner and physicians, we educate our patients how to live a healthy lifestyle. So those are the some philosophies, and also we also do no harm. Isa yan sa mga stand what our plug parang stand for as a naturopaths and naturopathy doctors, that we do no harm in our patient. No there's a what they call this, do no present harm or future harm, meaning when we recommended something to do or something to use or something to take on, something that it will not harm them in the present or not harm them in the future, like yung mga drugs. Ang ganda ng background mo dyan, Pink, but anyway. Diba? So those are some philosophies of naturopathy. Have I forgotten something? Maybe you can add more, Pink.
So when we say do no harm, no, dapat least invasive therapies as much as possible, no side effects, and it doesn't really have to suppress the symptoms, diba? And also when we say core values of naturopathy. Prevention is the best cure. So we teach the client to live a healthy lifestyle also, so they can prevent the major diseases. I mean, we tell them to do this, to do that, invest, plant the seed, but of course with ease, dapat with, according based on their personality pa rin. Hindi yung biglang sabihin ko, you go hiking so that it will relax you, but you're not an outdoor person. So I could also tell you na you go and you go have a massage instead of hiking, right? If you're an indoor person. And also we want to establish health and wellness. That's one of the core values of naturopathy. And again, health is defined as the state of optimal physical, mental, and emotional, and of course spiritual well-being. While wellness naman is a state of health characterized by a positive emotional state. So we believe that you can be ill, injured, or you have a disease, but of course, you can still achieve that high level of wellness. So,
Yes.
am I saying anything?
All right.
Tama
Yeah.
ba?
I agree to what you just said na when we do our recommendation to our patients or clients, it's really an approach of individualized treatment, Pink, because we always take time to know the client. I agree that when you said that a client, when it comes to us, we cannot just recommend something because everybody is unique regardless of the disease that you presented to the naturopath's physician or practitioners. We always take time to listen to their story. Normally, when a client or patient comes to a naturopathy doctor or practitioners, it's really, we encourage them to bring on also their family for a consultation because it's really a journey. It's not just when the patient comes to you, 5 to 10 minutes you're done after the meeting the doctors, the naturopathy doctors. We really take time to know the client because, as you said a while ago, treating our patient actually is not just the disease. We're treating the whole person. So we're very, very holistic when we deal with our patients. It's it's a whole person. It's a body, mind, and spirit. That's why we take time to know the kind of thoughts that's what's happening to our patients, the kind of the emotion that he's continuously feeling it, and then the lifestyle, what are the food that he is eating, or what are how many waters has he drank for a day. So those are the things that we take down notes and really want to know from the patient, meaning we are uprooting the root cause of the ailments of the patient. So normally, as we are being trained in the Philippine Institute of Naturopathy Sciences, that 1 to 2 hours of the consultation. That's why the recommendation for naturopaths, doctors and practitioners is really 3 times or 4 times a day of meeting a patient only, because the dedication of time, it should be there. So yes, so that's how it's being done. So I'd like to just dive in a brief um, um, history of naturopathy so that the people or our viewers will have somehow idea about our history of naturopathy. Actually, as I've mentioned a while ago, Pink, naturopathy is the earliest healing system. Actually, this is alternative healing system is back from 18th and 19th centuries, but it traces, yes, its philosophical roots to the vitalistic school of medicine of ancient Greece, 400 BC. So can you imagine, Pink, ganyan nakatanda ang naturopathy. Sila yung talagang, eto talaga yung talagang way of healing, healing system of way back talaga. Yan na, ganyan na. And then naturopathy is the one of the philosophy is the vitalistic diba? Whereas called now the natural medicine. Vitalistic, that is the coin word used before. And then mechanistic is the word that it's being used now as for the allopathic medicine. So we naturopaths, way back, we are called the vitalistic when we do the naturopathic medicine. And then for the allopathic medicine, which is the mainstream medicine now, mechanistic. So yan yung differences ng naturopathy. And naturopathy, actually, the teachings and the concept of naturopathy, the modern naturopathy now is brought to us by the father of naturopathy, Benedict Last. Is actually, he migrated to US from Germany, and he bought the term naturopathy from Dr. John Skill in 1902. So kaya nagkaroon tayo ng modern naturopathy now. But the solid foundation, everything, the core values, it remained there. Yon. So that is just the brief history kasi napakalalim ng history ng naturopathy. Kulang ang isang oras natin kung we were going to tackle about this. But for now, in general, that is the brief history of naturopathy. Matagal na siya. Nag-change lang, ano lang yung mga names niya, pero still the solid foundation, the core values remain there, and the practices, our mga ahead of us, mga naturopathy doctors and scientists, they really stick to the philosophy and the practices of naturopathy. So yes, Pink.
Oh, grabe. So, just to add to what you've said, no, vitalism, kaya kulang ang 1 hour because it's the concept that life is too well organized to be explained, di ba? It's simply as complex assemblage of chemical and physical reactions. So, we cannot just tell everything about naturopathy in 1 hour.
Correct.
And telling us the history, it's really something to know para we could understand why naturopathy is also an option for us in our healing journey. Correct. If we need, diba? So
That's
next
right.
naman, can we tell our viewers about our experiences? Pwede na ba yun?
Oh, sure.
Our
Yes.
Story, why we stumbled in this path.
Oh, okay. I got very interested about natural medicine after, I think, my son is already turned 13 years old. So about 13 years ago, because my story is really personal. When after I gave birth to my boy, and then of course as a first-time mother, I didn't know what to do really, So lagi siyang nagkakasakit ng mga common colds, 'di ba? Yung mga ganon, cough. So without me knowing so much, and of course with the guidance of my mother, but still I would bring him to the hospital. Parang every week naging suki kami ng pedya niya na laging nagpe-prescribe ng antibiotics, and then came to the point na sinasabi nga na we really have to check the respiratory or the lungs of your son kasi humihina. So I began to question. I said, Doc, this is started for just a common cold. Then every week I notice you increase always the dosage of the antibiotics, but still nothing really. I see nothing improvement, diba? I see no improvement. So, and of course, I would always respect the practice of allopathic medicine, but what I'm trying to say is I felt that I have a responsibility for my son's health. So that's the time I did my own research. I studied on my own, and then 3 years after that, 2007, 8, mga 12 or 13, then I stumbled upon Dr. Mikaler in the owner and founder of the Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences, and I found out about this whole thing about naturopathy. So I enrolled myself. I put all my knowledge, my curiosity, my own studying into formality in a way that I invested of studying naturopathy. So like how many years ago is already that? We're 2020. If I started 2012, so that's how
Wow.
7 or 8 years, something like that. So I would consider my son's present would really that really brought so much blessing to me, because I consider knowing this system of naturopathy is a blessing to my life, because from that time on I have been practicing all the things that I've learned from this school in Pins about naturopathy. And so far so good. I witnessed from my own family, from my loved ones, how their it affects their life at all levels, not just the physical levels, the body, mind, spirit, the mind, the emotions, and of course the body. I've seen the effectivity and witness the really the healing, because I've seen in our school people patient came to us, and we heard them complaining about their disease, the disease that they are exhibiting, and we saw them get better, get really well with the things that in school taught us. We really educate our patient on how to be well as well. So I really believe in this healing system, this naturopathy, and that's why I have a strong conviction of sharing this. That's why this is what we are doing right now. Yes, so that's, I think, my story.
Wow, that's a very inspiring story that you have. But I guess it's the same thing with me, but with my own body. So you stumble naturopathy because of your family, because of your son, because of your baby boy. But me, because of my own health before, and that was 2012 also. So 2012, I I got I had a mass at a cyst, and then
Mm.
it's removed by a surgeon, but it's just minor surgery, and that's fine. And then I asked the doctor after the surgery, Doc, bakit? Why why do we have to remove it? Why
Mm.
do I have this?
Mm.
And sabi niya, it's because of your genes. It's
Mm.
because there are people who are just prone to this kind of, you know, abnormalities in the body, and there are people who have very normal bodies. And then, but why? I have a friend. She has many cysts on her chest, but the doctor said she doesn't want to remove it all. But
Mm.
why me? I only have one, but we have to remove it.
Mm.
So the doctor didn't answer me that well. I'm not satisfied with her answer. Actually, she didn't get to answer it. Eh. Parang natapos na yung usapan na yun. So, I did my own research na. So, why do they have cyst? Why do people get to have this kind of, abnormalities, bukol-bukol in the body?
Mm.
So, why my friend, she's okay naman, she has lots of bukol, but she's okay. She didn't have to remove it by minor surgery. But me, I just only have one. So na I I researched and I found naturopathy. I found juice detox. I found out that I have to exercise even if I'm not that fat. So after few years, so I started a healthy lifestyle already by exercising, no? And then after a few years again, I get back to my same lifestyle, like no sleep, no the food again, the sweets, the sugar. And then something happened on me with
Mm.
my body again. A bukol again here naman on my neck. So according to the hospital, it has something to do with my sinus or um my gland here.
Mm.
So again, I have to undergo endoscopy or biopsy. And for
Wow.
in time, sabi ko, oh my God, I don't wanna go, am I going to die? Sabi ko, ayoko na magpaganon, masakit yun, sabi ko. I told my parents na I didn't want to undergo those invasive treatments or diagnostic tests.
Mm.
So I researched again. So and then I attended, spiritual or fellowship gatherings by Bo Sanchez, the feast in our company, in our office. And then the leader of that fellowship told me, oh, go to this Dr. Tan, a Chinese herbalist in Binondo.
Mm-hmm.
And then also that time, I'm already having medication so that that bukol will subside. And it's already 2 weeks, and there's no 2 weeks of 3 times a day antibiotic and anti-inflammation medicines, and it's not really getting better. It's getting big and getting more painful for me. It's inflamed really. And then when I went to Dr. Tan, in just 3 days, the bukol subsided. So that's the time I shifted really to
Oh.
like saying that I'm not into the modern medicine, but I just embrace both alternative or the natural medicine and our modern medicine. And that's the time when I told myself I want to be like this this herbalist. I want to be a natural doctor, an herbalist. And so I look for schools, I look for naturopathy school all over the world, and I was about to go to Australia or New Zealand, but then I found this school of Dr. Michaler Pins in Green Hills. So yeah, right away I resigned from my job and studied naturopathy in our school. And
Wow,
after
180 degrees shift.
yeah,
Yeah, so thank you for sharing, Pink. Let's give a shout out first to all our viewers that I'm able to see. To Alma, thank you for watching us. To Zell of Medicale Yoga also. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting our program. Thank you very much. And of course, the constant supporter of this program from the very beginning, Zarina. Thank you very much, love. Good morning to you and to Luigi also. Anyway, yes, I'd like to say something about your experience when you were telling that na sinabi ng doctor na it's genetic. You know, in naturopathy, yes, we believe that that is part of a person constitutional that can be passed down to generation, even not only just a disease, but the kind of thoughts, the feelings. Pwedeng manggaling yan from your ancestral, from your grandparents, to your parents, and then to you. Now, but the beauty of naturopathy, you know, we have this called the assessment. One of our assessment tool is the iridology, the eyes, diba? And from the iris, we can determine the genetic predisposition of a person. However, even we say that parang yung genetic yung nakpapas on a disease, like they say diabetes, I got it from my grandparent or kaya from my mother, or a sort of cancer. That's true, but only, that's why we naturopaths educate our patient. If you, a person, and your background, your family has that kind of disease or ailment, but you have courage to change the kind of lifestyle you have, most probably 70 to 80%, you will not be able to get the disease of your parents or your ancestral. And that is proven and already tested and back up with research and studies. Not we have so much conviction when we say this, that kahit anong sakit ng magulang mo, mental mind or a body pa yan, mental aspect or physical aspect, if you have the courage to change the kind of lifestyle. Of course, sabi nga ni Dr. Michaler and our other mentors, kung you eat the same food, you think the same thoughts, you feel the same feeling of your parents that who have parang exhibiting that kind of disease, most likely you're gonna end up like that. But it is in your own hands that you to take on your responsibility for your own health. So you have a power to live your life to the fullest without getting, of course, it's not their parang we cannot put the blame on them, but
Mhm.
when you become aware and knowledgeable of things that what you can do that to yourself, to your body, then you will be empowered. You don't have to always say, I got it from my parents, I got it from my grandparents. That's why I have this kind of disease or ailments, regardless if it's a mental aspect or physical aspect. We have the ability to heal our own self. When we say self, we're not just referring to physical aspect, we are referring to body, mind, and spirit. So, yes, that's what I want to share to our viewers right now. So, do you have anything to say, Pink?
Yes, I believe that it's good that we know our family's history because it empowers us. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna nurture to our body? If I have that kind of genetic or kind of
Predisposition.
lineage, of course, I can take care of that if we have history of cancer, hypertension, circulatory diseases. At least I could take care of myself to somehow lessen or prevent those things. And there are really techniques, therapies, or ways to prevent those things to happen to us physically, emotionally, mentally, and of course, to the spiritual level. That's how I love. That's why I really love that I got sick before because I won't bother to go to an herbalist because I didn't grow up with an herbalist, right?
Mhm.
All I know is the the doctors, the pediatricians,
The
you know.
mainstream, yes, the mainstream. Yeah, we naturopaths actually think we also recognize the presence of the mainstream practices, the allopathic medicines. What we are just trying to say here, the naturopathy and the mainstream medicine, they have their own place. Hindi sila
Yeah.
they don't go against each other. Of course, for emergency purposes and for the things such like that, we need the allopathic approach. We need the mainstream. But when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to treating the disease and it's about changing the lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle, that's where the naturopathy comes in. Because actually, naturopathy promotes the healing power of nature, di ba? As the father of naturopathy, Dr. Benedict Glass says that naturopathy is the science of nature, the biological way of living right, the natural way to cure. And the father of medicine, Hippocrates itself, throughout his professional life, he exhibited respect and reverence for the nature. He believed that the healing of all disease was up to the nature. So the father of medicine itself, Hippocrates, said that. So napakalaki ng pagkilala nila at pag recognize the healing power of nature. So now that we are led to that topic of the healing power of nature, the very core thing of this program is to let our viewers know who are these seven natural doctors. Na in our previous discussion, actually we had this in our YouTube channel that we tackled each of these seven doctors, but here we will put in general who are these seven doctors. So maybe you can start on Pink. Who are these seven doctors of naturopathy, or in we call the seven natural doctors that we always recommend to our patients or clients when they come to us?
So yeah, because naturopathy, it simply helps the body and mind to heal itself in the least invasive manner. And of course, it's the rational blend of modern medicine and alternative medicine, working with the whole person and educating the person in the ways of health. And one of which is to teach our clients or patients with the seven doctors. So seven doctors, number one, doctor diet. Of course, how what you eat is what gives you, nutrition, energy, of course. Doctor, Dr. Sleep, because it's my favorite thing. So sleep again, it energizes us, and many things are happening when we sleep, not
That's
just physically, but also emotionally, mentally, and again, spiritually. Something is also happening, and of course, we have doctor exercise. So doctor exercise, it's also my favorite thing. So we really have to move because that's our body's way also of removing the toxins in our body by sweat, by our lymphatic system. So our lymphatic system is also working while we are moving. So exercise is different from doing household chores. Yes, you are moving while doing your household chores, but how do you think, or what do you think about doing household chores and while doing exercise? I think you love to do exercise. Like our mindset, our feelings are different when we do the exercise and we do the household chores. And for me, I guess it's it's a different thing, it's a different feeling, or it's a different happiness when I exercise.
mm.
So maybe you can tell us more about the other seven
Yes,
doctors.
yeah, okay. So how many have you have mentioned already? You mentioned Dr. Sleep, Dr. Exercise, and Dr. Diet or Dr. Nutrition. So we also have Dr. San. So Dr. San is a very, very powerful doctor among all the seven doctors because in a layman's term, actually in a layman's practice, if you notice when we were kids or we were our grandparents and parents we would hear that ilabas mo yung bata, paarawan mo. So without us knowing what is the reason or rationale behind that, but the simplicity of the explanation of that, the sun emits energy that gets and penetrate to your body, which is our overall health system, and the cellular level of our system emits light that correspond to the light energy that's being emitted or projected by the sun to stimulate our vitamin D. The vitamin D that we have actually is get activated only from the sun, the light from the sun, the sunlight from the sun. If you want to have a natural vitamin D that you already have in the body, regardless whether you're a newborn or you're an adult, you can have that activated in your body, provided the fact that you will expose yourself to the sun. Now, the question is, we talk about that in our other program in our YouTube channel, that there are other saying that you can get cancer of the skin from the sun. Dr. Janice explained it very well. Thank you so much for that explanation, Dr. Janice, that there are a certain time to be exposed in the sun. You can determine from your skin if you had already enough sunlight that you need to activate that vitamin D in your body. And then to give that to summarize that topic that Dr. Janice really emphasized on during our previous discussion, is between to 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. And you don't have to be exposed in that ganong kahaba. Your first gauge is determination is when you are feeling and then seeing that your skin is getting pinkish or reddish already. So that is about 3 to 5 minutes already. When you have that state or you achieve that kind of already in your skin, you already absorb the right sunlight from the sun. So you have already activated the vitamin D in your body. So that's why in Germany and a lot of other in Europe side, there's a lot of studies already that doctors in that country really bringing their patient out of the hospital and exposing their patient in the when there is a sun. Kumbaga, talagang naniniwala sila doon. Sila yung mga tawag dito, practitioner of that, and really claiming the healing power of nature. So that is Dr. San. Now, Dr. Air is one of the also 7 doctors of naturopathy, where provided that you are breathing a fresh air, it has a way to cleanse your circulatory system or cleansing of the blood. Yeah. So now, like what I've told you, we've discussed this in depth in our previous discussion, but to give just our viewers some parang understanding and techniques, may mga question tayo na-receive before. What if you're living in a condominium? What if you're living in an urban, you're living in a modernized city and you cannot breathe fresh air? Anything that closest to the nature. What I recommended this. Some can diffuse therapeutic grade essential oil to cleanse the air. Yes. And also you can bring mga indoor plants like this, mga living plants. They emit also oxygen that we need. So we can improvise, 'di ba? Kung hindi na natin makuha talagang ma-achieve yung breathing the fresh air, bring nature to inside our house, 'di ba? As closest to the nature. So they can check it out our YouTube channel for that in-depth discussion about those mga 7 doctors. We talagang segmented that, but for now we try to summarize and give them some tips. And then what else? Dr. Sun, Dr. Air, have I missed out something? Dr.
Energy.
Okay, Dr. Energy. So you provided 3: Dr. Diet, Dr. Exercise, Dr. Sleep, Dr. Sun, Dr. Air. Okay, I would take the Dr. Energy in the last, but let's give the Dr. Water. Yes, Dr. Water is very, very important also in our overall health system, body, mind, and spirit. Because in fact, in terms of in the physiological level, when you are continuously depriving yourself from water by not having a proper hydration, you are prone to any form of diseases or ailments. So it's good that to always it's always good to hydrate yourself, to always hydrate yourself. And then what else? There are already studies that when you actually feel thirsty is a sign of dehydration. So you don't wait your body to feel thirsty, then that's the time only you drink. Make it a habit that every hour, it's like really a habit system that you drink water every hour. Because the fact that you are thinking, the fact that you are moving is actually your kumbaga nababawasan na yung water content mo in the body. And in our previous segment, we tackle about the amount of water that we need to drink according to your age, according to your weight, according to your height, provided that you don't do any strenuous activities. When you do other than parang mga parang normal activities mo, you have to add on, 'di ba? So if they want to know further about this, they can watch our YouTube channel. We will be flashing our mga contacts and where they can reach us so they can really learn, diba? So this one is just in general. And then last but not the least that we have been running in this segment since we came out with the FB Live is the Dr. Energy. Dr. Energy is the parang the encompasses of all these doctors, because if you mention lahat tong mga 7 doctors o 6 doctors na minention natin, they are all forms of energy. So everything is energy. Our whole body is made up also of an energy or frequency that emits different resonance. Yeah. So that's why the principle of Dr. Energy is the vital force, the vitalism or vitalistic of our totality. So that is one of the 7 Dr. Energy is the one of the 7 doctors. So we have Dr. Sun, Dr. Air, Dr. Water, Dr. Diet or Dr. Nutrition, Dr. Sleep, Dr. Exercise, and Dr. Energy. So from the previous discussion we had here in our program, we brought different guests practicing their own different modalities or healing energy system that they really use to treat, to help their clients, or overall for themselves, for their family, or for their own practices, that I hope our viewers find whatever resonate to them. The very first guest that we had for this segment is the Theta, which is Dr. Janice explained in details how Theta works in a form of overall healing system. And then we brought Zarina Malyari from Pranic Healing, that she really explained very well how this healing modality can help all aspect of one's life, addressing the physiological aspect or the health aspect, addressing the emotional or the relationship aspect, addressing the spiritual aspect as well, and the financial aspect. So it's a very good thing to learn about pranic healing also. And then we brought also Dr. Cherry talking about Reiki. Yes. And then who else? Dr. Mac Gerald Cueto about acupuncture as a form of energy medicine. So there. So yes, marami. So this coming week also, we have so much to bring on. So watch out for that, guys. So we have hypnotherapy here. We have healing device here. We have so many. So please stay tuned with us. So Pink, anything that you want to say and share also to our viewers right now?
So I also wanted to touch this very controversial thing, like naturopaths are sometimes being labeled as quackery or quack doctors. Want to react
Sige.
about
Talk, ano mo yan, discuss mo yan, kaya mo yung powers mo yan.
wala lang, because before I go to our school, I've already researched about it. Like, para lang pala itong pagiging albularyo. So I researched about naturopathy, and I found out that quackery is really different from naturopathy, because a quack, you are a quack doctor if you are untrained and you are practicing medicine. So you're a fraud. But naturopaths are not untrained. We are trained, and we do not use medicine like what the medical doctors are using. We're using the herbal medicine. So it's not, it's not a fraud, right? And we're studying it. And also, a quack is someone who pretends to have knowledge or skill that he doesn't not have in particular field. Well, us as naturopaths or legitimate naturopaths, we don't really pretend. Actually, by energy, we cannot just tell what we are not doing. We have to do it. It's a must. We have to walk our talk. So that's my, my part of my.
Yes. I'd like to give a shout out again to our viewers. One of our mentors are watching us. So Mayos tayo. Dr. Joy Lara. Doc Joy, thank you for watching us. And also Patrick of Pranic Healing. Also, Patrick, thank you so much for tuning in with us. You're watching us. Thank you very much. And okay, there are other viewers here. Malu D and Lani Dotolo. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are learning something right now from this topic. I'd like to just add a note to what Pink said about naturopathy. As I've said, naturopathy, it's not really what you call quack, as I mentioned a while ago. This is the earliest known healing system, yeah. But other than that, that's why I said masyadong malalim ang history of naturopathy. History way back, and even in the modern naturopathy, there are a lot of it's not quack, because this is the first and foremost healing system. But in the generation of like sila Dr. Benedict Lass, there are a lot of scientists, doctors. Naturopathy, the one that we talk, we know about homeopathy, traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, herbal medicine, aromatherapy. They are under the umbrella of all naturopathy. So magkakasama yan. So homeopathy itself, it has a science. It has a science by Dr. Samuel Hahnemann. So, hindi mo siya masasabing quack. Diba? But I'm saying is also, like what I mentioned a while ago, the allopathic medicine, which is what we know now, the mainstream medicine, and the naturopathic medicine, they don't go against each other. It just they know they have their own place in our life. Diba? I've said if it's some emergency purposes, we need the allopathic approach. If it's something about lifestyle, that's where the naturopathy comes in, 'di ba? So, yun lang yung ating laging parang understanding. And also, naturopathy doctors and naturopaths or naturopathy practitioner, mainly, basically, we are teacher. We teach rather than treating, because like what I've said, the journey of wellness is not about the doctor or us naturopaths. It's the journey of the patient and to its permanent, complete, and overall healing, 'di ba? So ganyan ang approach ng naturopathy, and the naturopath is actually a teacher to educate our patient on how to live a healthy lifestyle. And our body, if there is a disease, regardless kung gaano ka-detrimental yung disease na yan, gaano ka-severe or gaano ka-mild yan, we are here to assist by educating our patient on how to stimulate and activating the body health overall system through the intervention of the healing power of nature. So, meron tayong mga ganyan, and then mga non-invasive therapy natin. So, those are the things that we do. Overall yan, but to study further about naturopathy is something that it's going to be something that you will embrace, because while studying, you are applying to your own self and to your family. Yeah. And I believe I'd like to share also this book to our viewers right now. We got this in the Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences. Everything just to know browse or parang to know about naturopathy and how to live a healthy lifestyle with the mga practical practices or approach. You can get this book. This is the author is one of our mentors and the founder of the Pins, Dr. Beth Mikaler. Later on, Pink will be flashing all the contacts that where you can get this book, the contacts of Pins. You can message Glyza. And I'd like also to promote that we have an online classes that it's going on in Pins. Just contact, message Glyza for inquiries. And there I am. Do you have a final note to say about naturopathy, Pink, or something that will inspire apart from the information that we provided this morning, but something to inspire our viewers right now? Go ahead, Pink.
And also, I wanted to continue what I've said a while ago about the albularios. I've learned in our school, albularios are part of the indigenous practices that we also already have even before the doctors, modern medicine here in the Philippines had flourished, right? So albularios are what we have before, our ancient
Patient.
our ancient mga ninunos, they have
I love you, Pink.
so realize they have a longer lifespan. But right now we don't have albularios just anywhere. Hard to find albularios, but we have, a shorter lifespan. So I have learned that it's not that bad to go to an albulario, right? As long as they're not gonna hurt you, they're helping you also to be healed. Why not?
Yes. Okay.
So,
Again, yes. Are you going to say something, Pink?
so I wanted to share later the the files or the pictures poster. So
Yes.
are you
Yes.
say something?
But by the way, I'd like again to recognize the presence of one of our viewers, talagang Dr. Beth Mikaler. Thank you for watching. Our mentor, the founder of Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences. Doc, thank you so much for all the support and continuously guiding us. She's aware about this program, of course. And yes, we're so grateful for all the knowledge that you've taught us and continuously teaching us, Doc Beth, and one of our classmates, Mary Ann Porques. Also, I really hope Mary Ann will be our guest for the Zen Qigong. Sana mapaunlakan niya na rin tayo. So, because I know everyone, a lot of people can benefit from that healing practice. Yeah. So, to all our viewers, thank you very much for continuously watching us, and we really hope that you guys are learning something out of this. And maybe what we are asking from all of you is to have an open mind when you're watching this kind of program. Some maybe not be a norm to you to know or to hear, because bagong bago, but having an open mind is like being open to receive, you know. Try it for your own. After you receive this information, maybe you want to try it and see the effectivity. If not, that's fine. At least you know, di ba, na experience ninyo. But yes, rest assured that what we are providing all the time is something that it's valid, and we well studied about this, back up by research and studies. And yeah, what I also want to share to our viewers, my final note is, I think what is really important is to let's take in our own hands the responsibility for our own health. That is the best, and I think one way that we can help our frontliners right now with what's happening right now in our environment. Um, yes, we still practice what the government has mandated us about the protocol of doing social distancing, but more than that, let's be all in charge for our health. We hear this many, many times in social media and other platforms that up to this date, nothing is coming up to really cure this virus that's going on. But we hear that to strengthen the immune system. So we are here to provide or to let people know that there's a lot of ways to strengthen our immune system. Instead of being fearful of what's going on, let's be more active of becoming more productive, of knowing really how to strengthen our immune system. As we all say here, the body has the ability to heal itself. We are provided, well provided by our Creator, all the things that we need to empower us, body, mind, and spirit. It is in our own hands now to practice that, to really apply that to our life. So that is my final note to our viewers, that it is in our own hands, the responsibility to be in charge for our own health. So I hope you guys learned so much this morning. And every Sunday, we're bringing a topic, something that you will know. And every Sunday at 3 in the afternoon, that is always our teaser for what we are about to share every Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you continue to tune in with us. My co-host Pink and I are so grateful and always excited what we are about to bring to all of you. We really prepare for this, and we're always looking forward to be with all of you, our viewers. So again, thank you very much and have a blessed day ahead. I think my co-host will share, or is going to share something. So this is our, we're flashing now on the screen the contact of our school, the Philippine Institute of Naturopathic Sciences. We have an ongoing classes. You may message Miss M or Miss Glide. This is the number. Please screenshot of this information. And then, yes, go ahead, Pink. You continue to flash. Let's give some time for our viewers to know this contact. If you're from abroad, you can still do this because this is an online classes. So like what I've said, be empowered. By being empowered is to know. So if you have time, study. Yes, study from reliable sources of all of this information and knowledge. Yes, Pink?
Thank you for hanging out with us, guys. Cheers for a blessed and blissful week ahead. So this is, I'm gonna flash. some reminders from us. So one is
Head Pink.
contact of our school.
Mm-hmm.
You can also contact us with, if you wanna know, to get information about our school. So this is JM's. Can you see it? Your poster.
I can see only my picture.
Okay.
Contact. Anyway, I will siguro liliitan mo siya, i-small mo yung, parang dita mo na lang yung picture. But anyway, I can tell that you can follow me on, follow me through Instagram. Yes, that's why. That's the contact Judith_Alma. That's my Instagram contact, and then my FB page where you are watching right now all our segments for this is at Judith Alma Naturopathy, and then for my YouTube channel it's Judith Alma's Journey to Naturopathy. So everything about living, how to live a healthy lifestyle and energy medicine. So you can follow me there. If you have any questions, any things that you want to know that related to our topic or our previous topic, I would be very happy to reply to your message. So how about your contact me?
Yes, I'm sharing it now.
Yes,
Yeah.
lisan mo rin siya. Yan, okay. Tell your contacts.
Instagram at Holisticpink, on my Facebook page, Holisticpink, and on my YouTube, Holisticpink also. So you can see there that some of the 7 doctor discussions, in-depth discussion.
Yes, that's right. So I guess so we've done for the day. We were ending this program. As I've said a while ago, let's be more productive in what's going on right now. Let's be more empowered by being knowledgeable. So knowledge is power. We can be all empowered by knowing how and what we can do for our body, not only just the physical aspect, but body, mind, spirit. So when we know and we practice what we know, that's what we become empowered. So instead of living in fear because of what's going on around us, when let's be more productive by taking care of our overall health system, the body, mind, and spirit. And hopefully this program is one of those that can share, can let our viewers know that they can do something to have a healthy immune system or overall health. Yeah, be positive, be happy. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that to disregard what's happening, but let's focus on what is more that can empower us instead. So how about you, Pink?
Yes, thank you for everyone for tuning in. Hope we inspired you, we encouraged you, we give you hope because of this, what we're doing right now.
Got a secret silent place with the sweet certainty, that's where we run. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are a different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. We could be.
Yun na.
Okay, so yes. And this after this show, so para positive much for that.
Anybody's got the power. Didn't say it cause they don't understand. Spin around and run for hours. You and me, we got the world in our hands. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now. We are all different kind. We can do anything.
Bye.